Hi everyone, welcome to This Life Tarot. My name's Katie. Before we get started, please hit the like, share, and subscribe buttons as it helps support my channel. I'm also a published author. Please visit the link via my channel page to support my passion. Today we're going to do a shadow work spread. As always, y'all, I don't fluff and puff. I strictly read what's on the cards. So please take what resonates, leave the rest, and I'll never reach out to you offering readings or asking for donations. But personal readings are available and donations are appreciated. Please keep in mind to report or block anyone pretending to be me. Let's get started though. Hope you're having a great day. This is going to be for the sign of Taurus. All right, Taurus. Shadow work for you. What do you need to face? What do we need to work on? What do we need to know? Shadow work. Facing that shadow work for Taurus. All right, Taurus, what do you need to know? Okay, y'all. So identifying your shadow. What is your shadow? You have control issues. Fear of losing power or false security leads to vulnerability. Release, trust, and empowerment. Interesting. Taurus, you guys need to release control. Excuse me. But this is your message, all right? So this is what you are dealing with or currently need to deal with when it comes down to doing your shadow work, all right? Again, y'all, I don't know how long these readings are really going to be today. Probably not very long, but we'll see what else comes out for you, okay? So, excuse me. Why do you keep holding on to your shadow trait, all right? Why do you keep holding on to these control issues, all right? You have escapism. Detach from daily struggles and relax, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. Relaxation and facing reality, okay? So, interesting, because the control issues is literally fear of losing power or false security, okay? So there's that sense of false security, like listen, I always tell you guys are overworkers, right? You work, okay? You're earth signs. Just like myself, I'm a Virgo. We're workaholics, always on the go. All right. Now this is saying, because I'm asking, why have you held on to your shadow? And it says relaxation, facing reality. Detach from daily struggles and relax, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. Okay, so I'm literally calling you workaholics, right? If you are somebody that likes to work, which again, most of you guys are, you are using that as a form of escapism. Okay, again, male and or female listening does not matter to me. There's things that you don't want to face with reality in regards to your situation, whatever your situation is. And it doesn't have to be, work. Again, this is your shadow. Like, what do you need to face right now? If you are fearing that you are losing control over something, okay? You might fear like you don't have enough money. Again, especially if it's like a work thing, all right? Maybe you fear, especially, again, with the escapism and the fact that it says relaxation and facing reality. What is it that you're trying to avoid? What are you avoiding? Maybe you're not comfortable being vulnerable. Maybe you're trying to control an outcome or how something goes or how something works. Release, trust, and empowerment. Vulnerability. A false security leads to vulnerability. You don't like being vulnerable. Either you don't like putting yourself out there, you don't like, this could even be like emotionally available. Like maybe you feel like if somebody knows too much about you, they can use that against you, all right? But again, by detaching from that, by not allowing yourself to be vulnerable, by working, by not facing your situation, okay? That's an issue. Why do you hold on to this? You want control. You want to know that you are in control of your situation. but that is what you need to fix. Maybe you just feel like you can't escape, or you can't relax, or you can't take a time out, you can't take a break, you can't let down your guard. Again, something that you say could be used against you. I almost want to say like in the court of law, right? Whatever that means, okay? It does not have to be. But apply it for you however you need to, all right? But release that need to control. What is the hard truth about your shadow? What is the hard truth about your shadow? Okay, escapism, and then you have avoidance. It's key to see the need to avoid discomfort, but it's also to overcome it and thrive. Confrontation and progress, all right? Literally, I just said, first of all, in the court of law. So you may have some type of a court case going, which is why you want to control the situation, which is why you may not be saying too much, okay? Whatever that is, however it applies, all right? Does not have to be your case. I gave that as an example, but it is something that I said, and I don't usually just say things randomly either. So what is the hard truth about your shadow? What is it that you're trying to avoid? Because whatever that discomfort is, you need to overcome it. If it is a confrontation, if it is releasing that control, if it's allowing yourself to be vulnerable, again, that false sense of security, like telling yourself everything's fine, everything's fine, everything's fine, but it's not fine, okay? Maybe you need to relax. Maybe you need to take a break. Detach from daily struggles and relax. Take a break, but don't stay there, and don't avoid whatever it is that you have been avoiding. Escapism, avoidance. You can overcome. There's something you're not wanting to face. There's something you're not wanting to look at. And there's something that you want to know you have the power to control it. I don't know what that is for you, however it applies. And again, this is your shadow work, y'all. So this could be your own personal internal struggles. Okay, that's typically what shadow work is, something that we internally struggle with. It could be addiction. It could be anything. Again, I said something in regards to a court case. This could be, but that's not internal. That's external of you. All right, but there's still something that you either think you control or that you want control over. And this is telling you to stop avoiding whatever the issue is. There's something that you need to face. Face reality. There's something that you need to address. That could be an addiction, drinking, smoking, drugs, whatever. Okay? You think you have control over it, but it has control over you. Understanding the need to avoid discomfort, something you're not wanting to face. You don't want to face whatever it is. All right? What's a practical application? So how can you use this to your benefit, okay? How can you use this to your benefit? You have self-reflection. Looking inward helps you see what to improve and to make better choices, awareness, and improvement. Listen, how can you use this to your betterment, okay? Self-reflecting. Instead of sitting there indulging or avoiding, you need to be reflecting on what changes can I make to better myself, to improve my situation. Stop. Again, it's like, I don't know what you're avoiding. You guys will know that. Again, male and or female, whatever your situation is, there's something you need to stop avoiding. and self-reflection. Face that reality. Whatever your situation is, it's time to face that reality. And again, it could be in regards to addiction. It could be in regards to self-harm, whatever, on any level, okay? Something that, again, you think you have control over, but might have control over you. What can you do? How can you use this shadow work to your benefit? Make those improvements within yourself. If it's, listen, I don't ever recommend anybody quitting anything cold turkey. It's not healthy for a lot of people, so I don't recommend that, but some people can do it, so more power to you, to the people that can, okay? But it's like, maybe there's a need to wean back. An example, let's say that you're a heavy drinker, okay? Let's say, you drink a 24 pack of beer on the weekend, okay? Maybe dial that back to like a 12 pack, all right, instead of 24. And split that between days. Okay, like six on this day, 6 on the other. Whatever it is, and I kind of laugh about that, but I mean, listen, we all struggle with, in some way, shape, or form, with whatever in our lives, okay? And I'm using that as an example, y'all, so please don't take offense to that. But it can be anything. It can be anything. How can you improve your situation? Cut back, baby steps, face whatever you need to face, okay? If it is a struggle with addictions, and again, it doesn't have to be outwardly addictions. It could be, maybe you're addicted to, I don't know, y'all, to like porn or something, right? Maybe you're addicted to, I don't know, looking at dirty magazines. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Maybe you're addicted to food. Maybe you're addicted to, I don't know, whatever addictions people have. People, I don't know. What's that one show that they used to have on TV, like My Crazy Addictions or My Crazy Obsessions or something like that? I mean, people are addicted to all kinds of shit. Weird stuff, okay? Weird. I don't know. It is what it is, right? But it's like, whatever it is that you're doing could be hurting, harming, hindering you, okay? In some way, shape, and or form. In some way, shape, or form. All right? And that could be hindering your finances. The same thing, if I go back to like the drinking thing, right? If you're buying a 24 pack, that adds up, right? Even though you like to work, if you're addicted to working because you got to make sure your bills are paid, right? So you work, whatever it is, but you're not facing other issues that you need to face because you're so concerned. Well, if I don't work this day, then my check's gonna be short. Well, I got to work this, and then otherwise I'll be missing that, right? So there's always like a what if, or if I don't do this, then that suffers, right? However this applies, okay? However it applies, self-reflection is needed. Looking inward helps you to see what improvements you can make to make better choices. Being aware of what the problem is and what you can do to make slight little changes to improve yourself, okay? How can you care for yourself during your shadow work? How can you care for yourself during your shadow work? You have face inner demons. Don't be afraid of darkness. There's a light nearby. Transform and integrate. Integrate. Yeah, I can never say that word. Integrate. Can't say it. How can you care for yourself during your shadow work? Face those demons, Taurus. Face them. Self-reflection. Go within. All right? Literally. Transform. Interrogate. Sorry. I said integrate. Interrogate. It's still not right. Whatever, y'all. That's the whatever that word is, all right? But transform. It's time to face those inner demons. You know they're there. You know what hurts, harm, hinders you, blocks you, stops you from moving forward, from saving more, from being healthier, whatever it is, okay? You know what your own shadow is. It's time to face those demons, y'all. Now, that is actually kind of my next question is facing your shadow work. What do you need to know when it comes to facing your shadow work? You have stagnation, movement, even if slow, is progress, inactivity, standstill, and rut. Okay? Listen, y'all, for real, you have escapism, avoidance, and stagnation. Y'all are not wanting to face it. You don't want to look at it. You don't want to see it. You know what it is, though. You know what's hurting you, what you're putting in your body, what you're doing to your body, what you're not doing, whatever. What you are doing, what you need to do. You know what you need to do. You just don't want to do it. You don't want to do it. It is time to face those inner demons. Stop avoiding. Stop trying to escape that reality. Stop sitting stagnant. Stop avoiding whatever this is. Again, it's almost like, I'll give you a great example of that. I will take myself in this example, okay? I smoke cigarettes, y'all. I literally tell myself every day, I want to quit smoking. Do I quit smoking? Fuck no. Okay? I totally laugh. I laugh. Okay? It's not funny. But it's not funny. Because I literally tell myself every day, I want to quit smoking. I want to quit smoking. I want to quit smoking. Now, I will say, honestly, I smoke probably cheaper than other people. And I say that because I roll my own cigarettes. I roll my own tubes. Get my own tubes and buy loose tobacco. So, what I spend for like 2 cartons of cigarettes is like what somebody would probably spend on one or 2 packs of cigarettes in, a day. So, yeah. But I literally sit there and tell myself, so I'm just as guilty, okay? I could take your same message and apply it to myself. This is not my reading. This is your reading, all right? So, again, stop telling yourself, here I'm trying to encourage you, okay? When I get it, my point is that I get it, okay? I get it. There's changes that need to be made. There's things that we need to do to better ourselves, okay? Stop telling yourself, tomorrow I'll quit, tomorrow I'll quit, tomorrow I'll quit. Because tomorrow comes and goes, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day, right? There's a need to take action on whatever this is. Okay? And again, I would apply this to me, but I'm not a Taurus. I'm a Virgo. And it's your reading, not mine. So, but again, I understand where you guys are coming from, knowing that it's hard, it's not easy. If it is some type of an addiction, again, whether it is smoking, whether it's drinking, whether it's an addiction to, again, food, porn, mixed and never mind. Again, whatever other crazy freaking addictions are out there. And it doesn't have to be an addiction. It could just be to working, overworking, whatever this is for you, though. Again, just apply it however you need to, y'all. But you need to stop sitting stagnant. You need to stop telling yourself, I'm going to do this, and then not do that. Right? You need to light that fire under your ass to finally fucking do it. Cut back, make certain changes, start to wean yourself down, whatever it is. Now that I can say I have been doing, so I'll give myself grace there. But to each their own, all right? To each their own. A deep introspection to the shadow work that is needed for you. A deep introspection. What do you need to know? That did not fall out, so I'm not going to take it. Deep introspection for you. All right. Lots of cards. Okay. That's crazy. Okay, first of all, the first card that I'm holding is the Nymph. All right. This is a mundane world. Now I roam inside the concrete jungle. Where is my home? Literally, Taurus. I don't know if you feel lost. Okay. Feel like you're just wandering aimlessly. The other two that came in. So you have Mummy. Between ancient past and the modern world, is there any place where I belong? Double confirmation. Do you feel lost right now? Do you feel lost? The fact that you have all of the avoidance, and there's still 2 more cards. You're the only person so far that's had 4 cards fall out on that shuffle. Fear of losing power or false security. But you have 2 cards that ask about wandering. Feeling lost in this world. Maybe you don't feel like you know what you're supposed to be doing. Where is my home? Where is there a place that I belong? Maybe you feel like you just don't belong. You don't fit in. You don't know what you're supposed to be doing. So you have mirror labyrinth, y'all. Illusions and reflections. Who are you trying to fool? When you turn your back to the mirror, there's still someone looking at you. Taurus. Control issues. I'm pausing because you also have this self-reflection card here. Are you trying to, I just want to say, like, put on some type of persona of who you are, but you don't know who you are? Again, feeling very lost, but this card literally says, who are you trying to fool? Even when you turn your back to the mirror, there's still someone looking at you. It's like looking into the depths of your own soul. I have goosebumps, y'all. I don't know what it is. Again, you will know this for you. Whatever that control is, whether it's persona that you're trying to portray, whatever the avoidance and escapism is, whatever it is that you don't want to face, that stagnation, face those inner demons, there's something you need to look at. What do you see when you look in the mirror, Taurus? Do you see somebody who is of who they say they are? Are you a reflection of what you, goosebumps, of what you, y'all, can you see them? Can you see the goosebumps? Okay. Are you a reflection of what you want to be? And then you also have fallen angel. Was it even real, the paradise I fell from? Or are they just a nightmare, the realms I now roam? This is like the third card that talks about feeling lost. Did something change recently for you? And that could be anything. I want to be mindful of what I say, because I mean, listen, y'all, I don't know if maybe you've recently like gone through a divorce or lost your family. And again, if that's something that you're trying to avoid, trying to escape that reality, being mindful of what you say. If you are in some type of legal proceeding, putting on that persona. Are you okay? I don't know. That really feels like a very specific message, but 3 cards asking you or telling you that you feel like you no longer belong. Where is your home? And that you're just roaming, like you are just out here roaming the world. Even if you have, a roof over your head, even if you are sleeping in a bed, life is different. And that's why I said, did something recently change? Whatever felt like paradise before now just seems like a nightmare. The good times are no longer there. And there's stagnation. You are not wanting to face whatever this is. Make better choices. And again, I'm not here to shame or upset anybody, but insight for your well-being. There's something that I just feel like, wow, y'all. I have goosebumps. I'm literally going to slide this card in front of the camera so I could pick this up and you can see this card, because it's your next card anyways. Insight for your well-being. Feeling lost. Not knowing where you're going doesn't mean you're off track. Some of life's most important discoveries come when you allow yourself to wander. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Feeling incredibly lost. Taurus, I don't know what's taken place for you. Whatever it is and whatever it was, first and foremost, in order to fix anything, you have to fix yourself first. Okay? You have to make better choices for you. I really, I don't know. I'm so still pausing because the reading just turned really freaking heavy. And for y'all, I'm an empath, so I feel it. Again, this is your shadow work, though. Maybe control issues have always been an issues. You know, maybe you're worried about your finances. Maybe you have gone through some type of separation, which has left you feeling stagnant, which has left you in the slump where you're not wanting, you're not motivated, you know. Where you, again, this card says detach from daily struggles and relax, but don't use it as a form of avoidance. You even, okay, even if you've gone through something that's left you feeling like this, okay, that's left you feeling like you're just roaming, like you're lost, you don't know what to do, you don't know where to go, you don't know where you belong, you don't feel like home is not home, it's just, there's, something's changed, I don't know what this is. It just no longer feels the same. But whatever that feeling is, that's what you have to stop avoiding. If it's a matter of like allowing yourself to grieve, Taurus, you need to grieve, okay? You need to allow yourself the grievance. Don't stay there. But I can't think off of the top of my head what all the stages are of grieving. But you literally need to allow yourself to go through those stages. Don't drink your life away. Don't drug your life away. Don't smoke your life away. But face those grievances. Face those demons. Face those things about yourself on why something didn't work or came to an end. And what changes you can do to improve that for you. Not for anyone else, for you. Affirmation Tarot card, Taurus. Affirmation Tarot card. Affirmation Tarot card. You have the Three of Cups. I cherish my friends and celebrate every joy with gratitude and laughter. All right? So listen. Literally, the card is telling you you need to pick yourself up again. All right? Because the Three of Cups, celebrations, new chapters, collaborating, socializing with friends, taking it easy, good vibes, keeping your head up. Okay? So if you've been in a funk, all right, if you've been in it, it's time to get yourself out of it. Go out with some friends. Invite some over. Whatever this is. But this is what I have for y'all. Wow. I hope it helps. I hope it resonates. If it does, please like, share, subscribe, thumbs up for me. If you would like a personal reading, there's an email listed below. Please feel free to reach out. Otherwise, y'all stay positive, dream big. It can only get better. Y'all stay safe and be well.